When women unite, we stand up and fight.
When women unite, we stand up and fight.
Thank you, Melissa. Next we have Aileen Casanave, who's here representing the Coalition of 100 Black Women. Thank you.
Welcome Saturday. Welcome to this incredible event that we're here together to voice our concerns about women's rights. We are facing an incredible crisis in our nation today. Our president and his cabinet have clearly shown us that women's rights don't matter. As each day passes, we find out that there's another presidential order, another cabinet level decision, another action by our government that is designed to reverse or restrict women's rights in America. And we should all be extremely concerned with the fact that they continue to misdirect us by having cabinet level members make statements concerning slavery and immigration to confuse us and distract us based on some of the things that are happening in our nation. That was absolutely deplorable that that statement was made at the same time as the new immigration bill was released, as the new ACA bill was, or presidential order was released. The whole miscommunication is one of the things that we have to be really concerned about. So every time you see some crazy statement coming from our president or one of his cabinet members, look deeper. There is a law about to be changed. There is an action about to take place that the media does not want us to focus on. The media, meaning the government and their source of media, does not want us to focus on. And so they're doing some really sneaky, crazy things. And what can we do in exchange? What can we do? You see the president tweeting about everything inconsequential to us and nothing of consequence to our rights. But if every single person here today tweeted a message to the real Donald Trump and said, women's rights matter, that would shut down his little tweet, and that would shut down his ability to say to the real news sources that it's just made up facts, that women are not concerned with these things. So one of the things that we have to do is we have to tweet 3 times as much as he does. We have to send as many linked on, all different types of messages. Exactly. Get your voice out there and use the same mode of communication that he's using. That's the real important part. It's really important to make sure that we let our local representatives know as well. So as much as I want you to send messages to our senators and our congresspeople, I also want you to make sure that our representatives here in California have letters and emails. They need to actually be able to say, I have received 50,000 emails in support of women's productive rights. Otherwise, the facts don't line up. They can say that they have people supporting them, but unless they can show the emails from each one of you saying, I support women's rights, the resistance is going to be not as strong as it should be. So what is my challenge to you today? Not only send letters to your congresspeople, not only send letters to your senator, but to our local representatives. Give them the ammunition they need. Each one of you go home and send a email or a tweet or some type of a message to your local representatives as well.
Turn up the volume. We can't even hear you over the street.
We can't. This is all we got. This is the best we could do. Sorry.
So this is a local protest,
Doesn't
and
go
we
higher.
are not allowed to use anything other than this one small amplifier.
What you say?
So I'm sorry. So what am I asking you to do? Go home, email your local representative, your senator, and your congressman, congressperson. Give them the ammunition that they need in order to ensure that they can say, I have 50,000 representatives from my local area, from my state, that are opposing changes to women's rights, that are standing up for reproductive rights, that are standing up for equal pay. Make your voice known. Thank you.
Thank you.
you, Aileen.